Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get rid of pimples. It's a bit different to the usual videos, but a lot of people watching have confidence issues, which pimples are a big factor. Pimples are those oily white dots shining on your cheeks, top of your nose and under your mouth. Those little bastards are hard to predict since they can appear whenever they want. They are not that attractive and can affect your mental health. So I decided that I'm going to show you some methods on how to get rid of them. Stay to the end to hear my top tip, and if this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe and like. 1. Regularly wash your face. Now I know that this might be the thing you hear the most, but trust me, it really is the key to a clean and smooth face. Research shows that people who wash their face twice a day have 65% less pimples than people who don't wash their face. Furthermore, people who wash their face even after going out with their friends or eating out have 80% less pimples than people who don't wash their face at all. If you use a cleanser, great. Bonus points for you. Try to wash your face right when you wake up, so you get the nice feeling of achieving something so early in the morning, as well as in the evening as you sleep, so you have a fresh face. But don't wash your face more than 3 times a day, because your face needs those essential oils to stop the spots too. You may cause even more danger to your skin by washing your face too much. Do it gently and often with a moisturizer. That's the key to nice, soft, and hydrated face. 2. Use a face mask. There are many face masks that you can use to reduce the amount of pimples. It's not feminine to use them, so don't be afraid. I'll recommend a few. There is a whole scale of various face masks I've tried, from pimple reducing through to skin cleaning to active carbon to bound all the toxins from your skin. The best ones are the water-based since they have high pH. The higher pH, the stronger the acid. Another face mask I strongly recommend is one with active carbon. It's very easy to apply, let me tell you. First, you squeeze an appropriate amount out of the tube on your hand. Now apply it on your whole face. Omit area around eyes and lips. Let it dry out. It usually takes 15 minutes. Now that the layer of mask is dry, we can peel off the mask. Do it gently, since you don't want to irritate your skin more than it already might be. And that's it. Practice it every 3 days and see the results. 3. Don't touch your face. You might wonder, how do these pimples even occur? Pimples happen due to your hormones. These cause the inflammation, concretely microinflammation. When this happens, your fat tissue starts to expand, releasing the fat on top of your skin, creating a small fat-filled bubble. There's also a noticeable amount of pressure. That's why your pimple hurts sometimes. You may or may not notice that you touch your face pretty often throughout the day. Now think of what you have touched before you scratched your nose, ruffled your hair, or you just had your arm resting on your cheek. So keep in mind, don't touch your face if necessary. Can I ask you to like and subscribe if you haven't already? Back to it. 4. Popping the pimple correctly. Using the correct tool is necessary, and it looks like this. These are made from stainless steel, so you don't have to worry about the rust. If you don't have one of those, no worries. You can do it with your hands too. You will need tissues and your nails. Firstly, clean the area around the pimple you want to get rid of. Secondly, place your fingers so the pimple is right between. Thirdly, squeeze. It might hurt a bit, but eventually it will go away. It's the pressure leaving. Disinfect the area around as well as the pimple itself. I recommend to use alcohol-based disinfectant. It will feel like burning, but hey, you've just prevented another pimple from occurring. This might be very intense on your nose, since there are many pores located. If you just squeeze your nose as a whole, you might see results. But once you start, you have to finish it. Remember, always disinfect after you pop your pimples to prevent others from occurring. 5. This method you maybe never heard of. This works for me well. You are going to need oil such as tea tree oil, but watch out as a small percentage of people are allergic to this oil, or if you have benzoyl peroxide, that can work well too. The study shows that this is the most reliable method, but can take up to 2 days to see the results. Basically, you just completely dry your skin, because oil is known in this for its absorbing characteristic. This applies to all kinds of pimples. It doesn't matter if your pimple is located on your nose or your thigh. You always can put a little oil on that spot and let it dry. The biggest advantage of this method is that there's almost zero chance of inflammation. Once it's dried, you just scratch it off and you're done. Very simple and easy. 6. Aspirin. I bet you've already heard of aspirin, the medicine you take when you have a headache. Now, this might be your best friend in case the other methods don't work. Just as it soothes a headache, it can soothe your angry pimple. Even the American Academy of Dermatology recommends taking aspirin orally as a way to reduce skin swelling related to sunburn. Also, it might be worth of saying that aspirin is an anti-inflammatory. Well, how do I apply aspirin to my pimple, you may ask? It can be done very easily. Use a powder aspirin or just crush a few tablets to powder. Mix it with 1 tablespoon of warm water to create a paste. Wash your face with water, or even better, with your cleanser. Apply the aspirin paste directly where the pimple is. Let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes, and then rinse with warm water. After doing so, I suggest you rinse your whole face with cold water to close your pores to prevent from other pimples occurring. And that's all for today. I hope I helped you with your pimples, or I taught you something new about this issue. But most importantly, remember to wash your face regularly and do not touch it if necessary. Remember to like, subscribe, comment what else you'd like to see, and hit the bell icon.